And I want to draw the attention of the Chief Whip that the President has been arrested by the Senate leader and other senators in clear breach of the rules of the Senate. That said, may I be allowed to proceed? My name is Adams Ali Oshomole. I represent the great people of Edo North in Edo State. I rise to support all those who have spoken that this bill merits a second reading. But that said, I want to remind all of us, each time I hear people make comment about an institution in a particular place will provide opportunity for the people of that area, I think we are making a mistake. Any institution in Nigeria, being a federal institution in particular, is for the Nigerian nation. Number two, I am particularly fascinated when we cite institutions outside the state capitals. It reminds me of what it used to be in those days in the First Republic. Sir Ahmadu Bello set up Ahmadu Bello University, not in Kaduna, that was the capital, but in Zaria. And Awola was set up one in Ife, not in Ibadan, that was the capital of Western Nigeria. And I can go on and on and on. So for me, we have two things we must consider in location of institutions of any type. The need to ensure consciously that we achieve even development that are not concentrated in the 36 state capitals. The benefit of this is that people who are clamoring for more states need to be reassured that every part of Nigeria, and indeed every part of a state, can and should benefit from federal presence and state presence without necessarily being state capital. And so the idea of starting a university in Abak, which has been described rightly as an agrarian community, for me, it fits into our responsibility as a national as Senate to ensure that institutions are located in rural communities. That way, we will halt rural-urban drift, because you can find life outside the state capital. And we achieve, as I said earlier, the whole commitment to even development of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, regardless of whether or not your area is a state capital. It bears just to add that those who have spoken about the need to refocus on agriculture, for me, the benefit of that is that a lot of our young people need to know that to be a farmer is not to be a primitive guy. That indeed farming is one of the most elegant professions. So those statements will be made by establishing institutions such as this. And therefore, I join those who have spoken to say that this bill, this University of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences at Abok is justified, and I urge my colleagues to support that it goes through or pass through the second reading. Thank you, Mr. President.
Yes, this